the violence perpetrated in the northwestern part of Nigeria by bandits are basically from the ethnic Fulani group. But that is one. And when we talk of headsmen, there is no Hausa headsman, there is no Igbo headsman, there is no Yoruba headsman. The trade, the tradition, the culture, and the profession of Fulani is rearing cattle, and that is why you are called headsmen. There are things that are wrongly ascribed to your own ethnic group, and there are things that are squarely and rightly ascribed to your own ethnic group, which I am also part of it. First of all, what is happening in the northwestern part of Nigeria? Bandits kidnapping people, extorting ransom, displacing thousands of people from their villages, raping women, making life hellish, intolerable to people, are done by bandits that are basically Fulanis. What is happening in the southwestern part of Nigeria? Whatever is being alleged to have been done by headsmen, headsmen are Fulanis. In the southeast, they are also Fulanis. But the problem we have is this: how do you ascribe the criminality of a few to a whole ethnic group? Because Fulanis as an ethnic group, it's wrong for people to see every Fulani as a criminal, every Fulani as a killer, every Fulani as a bandit or as a killer headsman. So you'll be fighting two battles: to fight members of your ethnic group who are engaged in acts of criminality, and also to fight a society that is profiling your ethnic group, trying to destroy it, trying to label it, trying to tag every Fulani man as a criminal because of the activities of an insignificant few. If you put the population of Fulani in Nigeria, we are talking of tens of millions, and the whole people who are committing this crime are less than 40 or 30,000. So how can such a criminal minority become the identity of a proud and peaceful majority? Nobody is going to fight this battle but yourselves. It is important for the world to know there are Fulani lawyers, there are Fulani doctors, there are Fulani professors, and that Fulani are not simply headsmen and bandits. You are the one to tell your story. You are the one to speak out. You are the one to stand for yourself. And I'm very sorry to say, some of your leaders have been so consumed into politics. It's the point that they are finding it difficult to state the reality as it is. But do not be coward. To stand for the law-abiding, peaceful, legitimate Fulanis who are carrying about their lawful duties as Nigerians, of which they are. It is not just peculiar to Nigeria, but in Senegal, in Mali, in Mauritania, in Burkina Faso, in Niger, the conflicts between herdsmen and farmers is simply becoming continental. The issues you have raised here are genuine. No Fulani man shall be profiled because he's a Fulani man. No Fulani man shall be criminalized because he's a Fulani man unless he has committed the crime. No Fulani man should be denied the right to live in any part of Nigeria as long as he's ready to live peacefully with any person. But it is natural when people constitute themselves into a gang of criminals, unleashing mayhem, abducting people, extorting ransom, burning houses and destroying farms. Such people must bear the consequences of their action. I am happy that young Fulani people like you have all decided to break and stand on your own and speak for your people. And I think it is also important that as a nation, those who are determined and committed to breaking this country by issuing eviction notices and killing people who don't come from their own part of the country are enemies of Nigeria and are anarchists for which the nation must not fall in arms. A Yoruba man has the right to live in Kano, in Kaduna, in Sokoto, in Jigawa. And a Fulani man has the right to live in Oyo, in Ekiti, in Oshun, in Lagos, and in Ondo State. And a Fulani man also have the right to live in southeastern part of Nigeria and south-south. Likewise, an Igbo man or an Ijo man have the right to live in northern part of Nigeria. But you need to stand up to those elements who bears your ethnic identity but do not bear the identity of your character, your habit, of your history. Bandits in the northwest have become a state within a state. And the activities and the violence going on in the southeast and south part of Nigeria, for which Fulani have been implicated, is threatening to tear this country apart. This is a reality which we must take. And if anybody is interested in the future, the unity, the stability and peace of this country, there is no reason that anyone, whether the government or any ethnic group, should embrace criminality. People who want to break this country on ethnic lines are enemies of Nigeria.
They don't have the mandate to engage these people. That it is only the federal government that can give them the mandate to engage these people. So my people should be killed. My people should die all before government will talk about this. What is the meaning of this? Yesterday I buried 5 people. A father and 2 of his sons of over 40, 50 years in Teobian, very close to a military base. What is the meaning of this? If they cannot help me, maybe I'll leave this position as chairman and let it continue the way it is. I don't care about being a chairman of the local government of the people that are all killed. What is the meaning of this? Look at a child of 2 years old, butchered with cutlass. How many people? We're talking of not less than 20 people that were killed in Aondana village. This is the village of the former first lady of this state, Mrs. Eunice Oton. This is the village of the Togwe. This is the village of the Bishop Banagbe. This is fucking too much for me to condone. And I tell you, whatever will happen, will happen. Thank you.
We should not make this another talk show. And that's why this is my intervention. That security starts from you. There's nothing that is new. 1870 something, I can't remember. the French Revolution, in the street of Paris, they were beheading people. We've had hijack of plane. We'll forget quickly. We've had the wet here syndrome. We had so many. There's no Matasini and whatever. There will always be security problem. So when I hear people say this is security in Nigeria, as long as human beings exist, there will be security problem. The issue is the response. We have to take that mentality away. What is the security agencies doing? Who, apart from a tree, knows that they want to come and cut him and remain standing? Only a tree. We have to get the communities to rise and defend themselves first. And the time to start it is now. When you move out from here, I do that every day. I come from a village in Ijebu land, Ogun State, and I talk to my people. I know the level of armament they are entitled to. I know how they organize themselves in quarters. We have 4 quarters. I am using my expertise to guide them. You cannot wait for the military to come and do everything.
Hi, my people. I think, I watched this movie. I even listened to what this man that is showing on my screen now said. He said that you should not be entitled to only security personnel. Like, what you mean by saying that is that, okay, you should not be like focusing on only security personnel to fight for you. That's what he said. That is to see all these security agencies that are working for Nigeria government are even running for their own life. That is to say, all the work they are supposed to be doing, they are not doing the work. They leave the work for we, the citizens of this country, to do it ourselves. If not, a normal person cannot come out to say the thing we see this man don't talk for you, because the thing we be seeing you don't talk. So like now you annoying me pass for all this stuff we see we don't hear. If you look at the things we say, okay, they go on for Benue, Plateau, and every other state in Nigeria, and I know that okay, killings have been going on in this country like day by day. Even this man where face talk for this video, Fani, that man is a very nice man, though at times he dey fumble, but he's a very nice man. If you look at what he talk before, now I just put for on and make una see, and he just like advise young people that this issue we dey face on this country, like he blame young people. Like if you look at what he said for inside this video, although if you know to put mind for wetin he talk for that time, I beg make you rewatch the video and listen to wetin he said. He said that okay, all these things we see they go on, in they criticize, like in they mock young people in presence of them. Like he was even telling them, the way he was even telling themselves, I think if all the henchmen are people that have sense, they will not even like go to any farm to buy anybody, because of the way the man was advising them. Like he was advising them the way a father of somebody should do. So that is how the man was even giving them an advice. But all these headers, they keep doing their work. They call it work. Buying of people, them they call it work. That is what they do. But the day we God go catch them, that day God now go like we finish them. If not, the way this government like is going with all these headers and all these terrorists that are buying and doing people like whatever they like every day and night, the way they are doing. Even you yourself, although we keep telling you this, so like we will continue to like tell you this, advise you that you should be the protector of yourself. Like don't wait for any government to protect you, because of the way the insecurity in this country has been treating. You know, it's only our leaders that are protecting their own self with all the security that we have. You know that okay, one politicians will carry 100 army in this country as bodyguard. That is how they do. But if you yourself, like you as a poor man like us, let me say us, you like me now, okay, if you want your own life to be safe, you should not like be depending on them, because if they, even though they buy today, government will not come out to see anything. In fact, if the government hear that okay, they buy person today, they will go and add another a security agency to the one they have before. That is how they do. So you should not keep yourself for anybody to buy you. And that is my warning, the warning that I've been giving you guys. You should not like keep yourself. If you're going to farm, maybe you carry your own something that would just do your own body. I understand. So although I don't think it's everybody that go to farm shall be those of us that go to farm, or have people that go to farm goes to farm. I mean, they should just warn their people that okay, anytime going to farm, they should not go alone. Even though you don't have anything with you shouldn't go alone. That's what we're telling you guys. And for those of you that are just coming here new, if today is your first time, please don't forget to like and share this video, and also make you subscribe. Thank you.